Okay, this is my 2016 video of my latest layout. The layout is 3.7 meters long and 2.45 meters wide, and I've made a hole in the middle just to give me access to get up and in the middle to work and clean the track, etc. Otherwise it's too far a reach. So this layout comprises of two main tracks, and I've got one set as DC and the other one is DCC. So the outside track I'm using, that's operated with a clipper power control unit by H&M. It's got a 16 volt AC socket and a 12 volt DC socket for accessories, and then the DCC is a Fleischmann, and it's just a multi-mouse, and it's set on number 3, which is just the factory setting. So I'll follow some trains around now. This current train, this is DCC. I'll zoom in. So it's heading up on an inside track at the moment. It's going across a long girder bridge. Then it winds up, there's a bridge there, it winds up through a large gully. And then heads off through a tunnel. This is the back of the layout now, so I've got plenty of access at the back to get to my track. So that top track then comes around, you'll see it heading down, and it goes across another large bridge. It's now going through the main station, curving around on the inside track. I'll go through the back here now, see it coming out. See it coming there. So it's going through on the inside track underneath, and then I'll follow that all the way around, and it actually comes out. That's on the main track there, now going across another bridge. Get a side view, it's better. Lots of tunnels. So there it is going through another tunnel. That does a loop. That's a sharp loop, then comes around on the inside, so it does a figure 8. So it's repeating itself now, going back up the hill with this particular engine. It's got bells, also got a horn. So there it is, curving up again through the cutting, and it comes out at the back across the bridge. And then back out through another tunnel, across another bridge. So on this particular layout I have 33 buildings, some have got lights. There's 9 bridges, there's 1 river and 1 lake. This is the lake just seen here. Zoom back. Don't mind a bit of fishing. So on the lake there's the canoe and a couple of fishermen and a boy with his dog. So that's the lake area there, and coming back around I'll show you this. This is the outside track now. This is DC, so that's actually a BHP Bulletin diesel engine with some iron ore carriages. That's a Barkman engine, that one, and it comes from a pack called the Desert King Iron Ore Trains of Australia. So it's basically an Australian layout, but it could be any layout really. So this basically just does a loop around the outside. I've kept it fairly simple, minimal points, so there's less derailments, etc. There's one siding there, they're all pico points. And that just goes off into a siding and stops there. Got a little bit of sunlight on it now, so it's going to cast a few shadows. And then here's the engine coming out again from a double tunnel. But there is another point in under there where I can bring another train down onto this track here and into a goods yard. So this is the main, try and get rid of the light here. This is the main, it's like a little lake again, and that just continues on, but the actual river or creek winds up underneath the two big bridges here. It goes up under two more. Well, that's a bridge for the village, just to get you across from one side to the other. Then there's two more train tracks, and it winds up and it goes underneath the big girder bridge over there. So this is the main station here. Various people. Over here we've got some goods and whatnot and push bikes. Zooming back over this way, this is a little like a country village area here. We've got some little paddocks, and then the main church with the old grave site, and looks like someone's digging a hole there right now for someone. Moving back out, I have another more of a country station over there, scratch built building for the inner track. Various other scratch built buildings there. And here comes the DCC engine again, winding up through the big cutting. So most of this has been done using foam work. I just buy the 50mm thick foam from Bunnings. You can buy them, it's a yellow coloured foam, and just layer it and cut it and then plaster over the top to get the cutting there. Coming around the back now, got various buildings up on top of the mountain here, and then another stream or little creek, waterfall flowing down, which empties out into the main river, which takes it down underneath the girder bridge. So lots of mountains and lots of tunnel portals. There's a bit of an industrial area there in the middle. There's a crane. Going back up this way. Another little cabin up on top of the hill here. Another little scratch built building there. So up through here, this is the mountain country. various little buildings and whatnot. More of an area down here where they do some logging and whatnot. Here comes the little engine again, winding back up. So I've left myself plenty of access at the back to be able to get in and work. Just painted it all black just to clean the track, etc. Another little goods building there, and there's lots of buildings just in the main township. Brewery, Amber's Ales. So that's pretty well it. Thanks for viewing.